I've got a Noah. He got bitten by another cat in the ear. Do you see that? Don't worry, he's fine. He's good. He likes to be squirmy like that, though. What's up, Noah? No, you don't want to. You don't want me to hold you right now. Okay. He got into a fight with another cat and lost. That's why he's got the thing on the ear. Don't worry, he's all right. I don't play ranked. That's the short answer. You're gonna have to stick around for the long one. So let's go back. All the way back to when I started playing Dota. I already told you about my first game. That wasn't actually when I started playing the game, though. After that game, my initial thought was, well, this was fun. Let's never play this again. And I went back to tower defenses. And about half a year later is when I actually started playing Dota, because I managed to convince a bunch of my friends to play it with me. And this is going to be something that is really important to what I'm about to tell you. To me, Dota started out as a game that I play with my friends. A game that I enjoy because we can all play together, but we still all get to do our own thing. A game where we can work as a team, but all express our individuality. It's not something where we all work towards the same goal, but we have to do the same thing. No. Everybody gets to do their own thing. Everybody gets to be themselves. And we still can work together. That's what I loved about the game. And I honestly, truly believe that Dota is at its best when you're playing it with a group of friends. 5 friends on TeamSpeak, talking shit to each other, having a good time. That is the truest, purest, and best form of Dota. And that's how I started. Back then, in Warcraft 3, honestly, people were garbage. Holy shit, people were so bad. At the time, you were the significant advantage if you knew how to combine items. Yeah, I'm not kidding. If you knew how to build a Yasha, holy shit, you were a fucking god, because people didn't know how to do that. That just wasn't a thing. I remember the first time I saw somebody build the Helm of the Dominator. Oh, that was mind-blowing. I'm like, where did you get that? And he's like, you gotta go to the secret shop and then buy your things there. I'm like, there's a secret shop? That's how I started playing Dota. I played it with my friends. It wasn't ever about being the best in the world. It wasn't ever about having the highest rating. It was just about having a good time. We started with the original Dota, and then eventually we moved on to Heroes of New Earth. Honestly, when Heroes of New Earth first got released, it was kind of advertised as the new Dota, right? As in a sequel to Dota. Kind of what Dota 2 ended up being. That's what we thought Heroes of New Earth would be. It didn't end up being true. It was still fun, so we played it, alright? And in Heroes of New Earth, we continued doing what we were doing back in Dota. We just built a bunch of crazy shit, didn't really care about being the best. Hey, just having a good old time. There weren't any custom games. Heroes of New Earth didn't support that. But there was a secondary map that you could play on, and it was kind of shit. It was a free versus free map. I think it was called Grimm's Crossing. I don't even remember. But what we did is we made up a bunch of random ass rules that you needed to follow if you wanted to play with us on that map. And we called it Dennis mode, and it was fucking hilarious. Well, you guys know me. I'm a little competitive in nature. And so I started trying. And I started playing ranked. Heroes of New Earth had a ranked system too. And just to kind of give you an overview of how that worked, right? So 1500 was like the starting point. And at the top, there were people at 2000. And then at the bottom, there were people at 1000, right? So 1500 is where you started. And then you went 500 up or 500 down, depending on how good you were. But 2000 was really like the upper limit. And at like 1900, where the like professional players. And at 1800, if somebody at 1800 MMR, you looked at them, you're like, that is a good player. I was consistently at 1850, usually a little bit higher than that. The highest I ever got to was 1893. Remember that one very clearly. I got so close to 1900, man. I got so close to 1900 and I couldn't quite make it. It was very frustrating, very frustrating. But yeah, back then I really tried. I really tried. If you look at competitive Dota right now, you see the people that we lovingly refer to as Hunt Trash. People like No-Tail and Keisu and Fly. I played against a lot of those people. Because they were playing Heroes of New Earth back then too. And they were playing ranked. And they were playing at the rank that I was at. I never competed. And I'm not trying to say that I was anywhere as good as those people were, or that I am. Oh God, absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. Don't be ridiculous. But back then, I did actually play against those people quite regularly. I just queued into pro players all the time. And of course, the overall talent pool at the time was lower and all of that. But yeah, I have played against those people. Even though I had a high ranking, I never competed in tournaments. I don't know, tournaments just aren't my thing. I don't even know how else to put it. I love watching tournaments. I hate competing in them. I have tried in various games, in various environments, with a team that I practiced with, without a team that I practiced with. And either way, I always just stress out super hard, and it's just not fun to me. I just don't really like playing in tournaments. It's just not for me. And I kind of was the same back then. Eventually, Heroes of New Earth turned into shit. It just became a bad game. It was a real shame, because it used to be very, very good. And as it turned bad, I kind of lost my enthusiasm for it. And as I lost my enthusiasm for the game, I lost my enthusiasm for trying to be good at the game. And I kind of never recovered. I had my phase. I was trying to be the best of the best. I was trying to climb that ranking and be at the very top. But I kind of lost that. It's kind of important you keep in mind here that that phase actually lasted quite a while, right? That was like over the course of 2 years or so. I was really trying with the whole ranked thing. But eventually the game started dying, and it became worse and worse and worse, and I made the switch to Dota. I moved my YouTube channel over to Dota. And I really rediscovered what I originally enjoyed about it. Because in that transition, my friends that kind of stopped playing Heroes of New Earth a while ago picked up Dota again. And we were playing a lot of Dota together. And that was really fun. That was really fun. I know I keep talking about the whole playing together with friends part of Dota. But to me that's really important. That's what I really enjoy. That was really, really fun to me. And that was what I wanted to share on YouTube as well. That's why I tell you guys stories and make jokes and don't take Dota too seriously. That's why I record with my friends very often. I want to share that experience I had, and I still have with Dota, of playing it with a friend. Alright? That's why I treat you as equals. That's why I act in my videos as if I was talking to a friend. Because I think that is really, that is the heart of Dota. That's the best thing you can do. I don't know. I like it. Right? I enjoy that. I think a lot of people enjoy that too. I think a lot of you probably see it the same way. But now look at the ranked system in Dota. The only ranking people care about is solo MMR, which is really nothing like the things I just told you about. That is the exact opposite. That is that toxic environment that people always keep talking about. Everybody's going to be angry and how dare you miss that last hit? I'm going to fuck you up. And it's just like, do we need this? I don't. I don't need this. And even if I were to play, ranked team matchmaking, it's not like anybody gives a shit about that. Alright, if people ask for my MMR and I give them my team MMR, they'd be like, who cares? Right? Which I personally think is a little bit silly, because it is a team game. Shouldn't the team MMR be the more valuable one? But guess not. Guess not. I just don't see Dota as that kind of thing anymore. I don't want to be the best in the world. I don't pretend to be the best in the world. I just want to have a good time playing it. I like playing custom games. I like doing silly teams and playing unoptimal strategies. And I like playing with my friends. And my friends are not necessarily good at Dota. Oh no, not by any means. I still enjoy having, a more serious competitive match every once in a while. That is definitely fun. But on the whole, it's not really important to me. It's not really something I pursue. Now, people will always want a number, so I can actually give you a little bit of something, I suppose. I mean, I'm not gonna start playing ranked, but for the people that really desperately need a number, I got you a little bit of something. This is not really the greatest measurement, I suppose, but it's better than nothing, I suppose, right? So, if you go into Dota, right, you click on Play Dota and you see the Battle Cup thing, and the Battle Cup ranks players into tiers. It goes from tier 2 to tier 8, with tier 8 being the highest. That ranking is based on your overall performance or hidden MMR or whatever the hell. In case people don't know this, but unranked is actually the exact same thing as ranked. The only difference is that the MMR isn't shown. Right? It's not like it throws you into a game against a completely random group of people. No, you still have a rating. It just isn't shown. And I'm pretty sure that the Battle Cup system calculates that rating into the Battle Cup tier thing. I'm tier 7, which is the second highest. It's pretty good, I think. I don't know. I know it's not the best measurement, but if you need a number, then yeah, there you go. It's a number, right? It's something. Something. As a whole, I just kind of wanted to get this out here. And I'll talk about this at least once. Why not? Alright, let's just discuss it. People keep asking, so let's just talk about it. But yeah, to sum it up, I don't play ranked. I don't want to play ranked. I used to play a lot of ranked, but I kind of lost interest in that. I like Dota. I genuinely enjoy playing Dota. I like playing Dota the most when I'm playing it with a team of friends. That's when it's the most enjoyable. And that's what I want to do on YouTube as well. I want to play with you guys. That's why I always fill up my party with 5 people. And if I don't have 5 of, or like 4 of my friends ready, then I go into the guild chat and get a bunch of you guys. Because that, to me, is the most fun. And that, to me, is what I want to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh, and please seriously leave me some feedback on how you enjoy this kind of stuff. Because I'm seriously thinking, I don't know, I'm still experimenting, right? I'm still experimenting. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Nikita. We'll take it. I played a single ranked game in my life. Just one. And that one only because I got invited into a party. And I didn't pay attention to what mode we were queuing. And they were queuing ranked. And so I played. And I won. So, who's got 2 thumbs and a 100% ranked win rate? That's right, this guy.